Get that dirt, girls.
We're getting it.
It's hard. Ooh, I'm getting dirty.
That's because we're working.
Yeah. And we're farm people.
There you go.
And we're farm people.
We don't care.
That's right. Well, we care sometimes, but when we're working, we don't care.
Most of the time we care.
Yes, most of the time we care, but when we're out here shoveling dirt, we don't care.
We went from owning our own urban fashion line in downtown Seattle to leaving it all and buying 10 acres of land and a barn in northern Idaho with our parents, who sold their home of 40 years. All with a vision of refashioning our lives, centered around simplifying and slowing down, reconnecting to source. This is our journey. This is Homestead Fashioned. We are working on our garden layout here. This is kind of what we're getting pretty close to loving. Like that.
Love it.
So with spring in the air, we finally get to move our projects outside. And our first project is going to be raised beds and kitchen garden. And to do that, we're going to need to do some landscaping, which means chiseling away some of the sloping hillside and building in a curved retaining wall. So today will be our first, we could push 70 today. Penelope and Gloria are over here. Penelope is eating some grass, as she does. And Gloria's over here protecting her elk shed and her moose shed, eating random bones that she finds. Here's the start of our retaining wall for the garden. Here are our rocks. So as I was getting going on this retaining wall, Crystal suggested I do a little research on how to do a retaining wall. Decided that she probably was right. So I Googled making a retaining wall. It turns out I needed to have probably like a 4 to 6 inch layer of gravel beneath my wall to keep it from keep it secure and give it a nice solid foundation, and then to backfill it with some gravel and rocks and such. So I've gotten that, and so I pulled the wall apart, dug a trench about 4 to 6 inches or so deep all along here, and filled it with a nice sandy gravel, and then I'll backfill it with a more coarse gravel. But little reset, make sure that this is done right, and we'll get back to stacking rocks. Progress. Getting that first line done. I am putting him in, trying to level it off as much as possible, kind of on that first. I was kind of doing layers, but I just want to do the whole thing first and get them all as flat as I can. And so I'm backfilling them with gravel and rocks so that the water can drain through the back of it a little easier. So here we go. Here is a shot of the finished wall. Well, almost finished, partially finished. Eventually this will extend around that way, but got it all backfilled and level. We'll plant some cool stuff up there. And we're gonna plant some rock garden plants between the cracks that will flower and look really cool there. Homemade goldfish. This is pretty cool, you guys. Tell me about it. What the ingredients in here?
Well, we use butter, cheese.
Then you don't get any.
We use flour and water first turkey. And
what kind of flavorings did we put in it?
we put garlic powder and seasoning.
Yes.
We put seasoning in it and garlic powder.
You mean these goldfish have ingredients that you can actually say?
Yes.
That's amazing.
No artificial colors or preservatives.
No hydrogenated polyoxin,
No
Holden, Flockenmachen,
Exactly.
It's not plastic.
glucosamines.
It's not plastic.
Correct. This is like the culmination of collecting seeds over the last 2 or 3 years, and we are finally planting our garden. This is going to be an epic garden.
Epic.
It'll get more epic as the years go. We build it out more, but we got 1 part compost, 3 parts peat moss. What do you think about this, Sky? What do you think, Grandma?
I love it. I love getting my hands dirty.
Yeah, I love it too. I love getting my hands dirty too. See?
Yep, so good for you.
Wait, getting hands dirty is good for me?
That's correct. Did you know that?
No.
It gets lots of vitamins and nutrients that your skin is soaking up. Makes you feel good. It also makes you feel good to think that you're planting plants and food that we're gonna get to harvest in a few months. So this is awesome. Being able to get your hands in the soil. They say that, I mean, this is so good for you, just mentally and physically. They say that working the dirt, all the minerals that are getting into your hands has the same effect on you as taking an antidepressant. So it lifts your mood and gets lots of good energy going in there, into the soil, into the plants that we're going to be eating. It's just all a good cycle of goodness, a good cycle of goodness. Dirty hands, that's a good thing. Cabbage going in first. Here's our planting schedule. Pretty fancy there. But we've got a printout that we've done from the almanac, the Farmer's Almanac, that give us dates that we want to get things in the ground for Zone 6, which is what we're in here.
For capturing all of South Vietnam during the Vietnam War in 1965. During the Vietnam War in 1965. Good job, guys.
Getting the lumber for our first raised boxes. So you can see our rock wall is done, so we have that, at least the first 4 beds that we're going to put in are going to go over there. I mean, there'll be a total of, I don't know, 15 or 16 beds. These are the first 4. And we're opting to use untreated pine here instead of like the pressure treated outdoor wood that you get. And Mom, tell me the reason why we're doing that.
Well, pressure treated is treated with chemicals, and we don't want that leaching into our dirt and possibly into the food that we're going to grow there. So we're going to try to go as natural as possible.
So what are we using?
This is called an eco wood treatment that is non-toxic, and it's been recommended by several garden bloggers as a good natural way to preserve your wood and extend the life of your beds.
We're debating burning them, shinsugi bonding them, but that we'll see what it turns out. So here's a kind of a before and after. I mean, they're going to darken over time. It says over the next few days, but you can see already right away the one on the left has been treated, the one on the right has not. They're supposed to darken to almost a dark gray.
So it gives it a real weathered look. I like that.
Yeah, so that's what we're doing. Beds, raised beds, kitchen garden.
Kitchen garden.
Coming
soon. So excited.
Yep.
Super easy to apply.
You just mix it with water and
paint it on.
Has a similar reaction to, if you've ever done it, is doing the vinegar and steel wool when you want to age wood. I've done that on a few projects. Has a similar look to it, but this is like a mineral that you mix with water, and it looks, so you can see right away it makes quite a difference. And the picture on the box has it turning almost a black color. So we'll see. I think
that probably depends on the type of wood you're putting it on, how it reacts to it.
Sure. Here you can see the difference in the wood so far. One board left. Boxes going in, and Max and Penelope are helping out. Hey Max! Oh, what are you doing, buddy? Hi! What you doing? These cuties?
Yeah, come and play outside.
Come and play outside. Are you all done with school?
Yeah. Well, Mom's watching with Sparrow right now, so while she's doing that, I'll wait for her out here.
Cool.
Oh, I'm on beam! I'm on beam! No, I'm falling off beam. No.
Here we got the boxes starting to take shape in place. Rock wall. Mom's planting rock garden plants that will trail down and be beautiful. just wanted to show you this, just our ground. We've got a really high clay content here. I'd say probably 75% clay. We've got a good layer of topsoil here. That's about how deep it goes. And that's pretty much clay underneath that. So we're going to dig a trench so that we can put, hey Glory, some gravel where the wood is gonna sit so that our ground really holds water. So during the early months of spring when it's really rainy, we don't want that wood just sitting in puddled mud and water. So a layer of gravel, a little trench of gravel that we'll put the raised beds on, and we'll level them on that. But that will keep them from sitting in water. The water will sink below that gravel and keep the wood off of the direct water, at least underneath it. And just kind of piling this extra topsoil and roots and stuff into the middle of this so that it will decompose. It'll be kind of on the bottom. We'll put some bark in there, some straw with chicken poop in it, and then we'll do compost and dirt on the top, 2/3 of it. But that's kind of the plan here. But that's kind of what we got in the way of dirt, and then it's a lot of clay under that.
Got one.
What is it?
Worm.
Worm. We got lots of worms. That's pretty cool.
I think I got more.
Getting our dirt for the flower beds. Hello, Sky. How's it going over there, Dad?
Good. How are you guys doing here?
Good.
Shoveling dirt.
Huh?
Shoveling dirt.
Shoveling dirt.
Getting those beds ready.
So I still think there's going to be enough dirt.
No, not even
Gonna
close.
need to double it. Get that dirt, girls.
We're getting it.
It's hard.
So does mine. That's because we're working.
Yeah. And we're farm people.
There you go.
And we're
I love
farm
you saying
people.
that.
We don't care.
That's right. Well, we care sometimes, but when we're working, we don't care.
Most of the time we care.
Yes, most of the time we care, but when we're out here shoveling dirt, we don't care. Yeah, you can put it in that box.
Daddy, I'm putting sprinkles in it.
Okay, I put sprinkles in it. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm finished.
I think you're looking good. I think you need to pull more from that side and bring it towards you, where you're standing right now.
I know.
You're doing so good.
I'm doing so good, Mom.
You're doing so good too. You are. You're grounding. You're getting that dirt on your bare feet. That's so good for you. And on your hands.
Looking cute in those overalls, babe.
Hi, honey. You like my overall?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Of course,
You
I
got 'em for me.
did get them for you.
Overalls are like real working stuff.
I
you
need
know?
some overalls like that.
You gotta have your boots, your working boots, and your working overalls.
I need some working overalls.
Okay, we can make that happen. happened? Is that funny if Dad wears overalls? Yeah.
What? Why is that
Daddy
funny?
would look cute in overalls. You want some dirt?
They gotta be black though.
Yeah, get some black ones like mine. We can be matchy-matchy.
Can't be wearing no blue overalls.
So yours have to have like the cool pockets mine have. You
I know. That's
mine
because
has
those
like
are.
the side pocket and the double side pocket. And I got the little latchy.
It's because those are Dickies, aren't they?
Yeah.
Hey, there's my next one, Mom.
Yep.
Guys,
Let me see. What are you doing over here?
flattening the dirt.
Raking out the dirt, leveling the dirt and the raised beds. Okay, I've got a.
What are you doing, River?
for you.
What are you doing?
Playing in the dirt. Playing in dirt.
Oh, that's so good for you. So Glory went missing earlier this morning. Called, beeped, buzzed, everything. And I was out cutting wood and I could hear some whimpering off in the distance. I found her tangled up in the barbed wire over here. So I couldn't get her out. So I'm going down to cut her out with bolt cutters. No. Stop it. All right. I know it hurts. Come on. Ah, you goofy dog. Man. If you look quietly, you can catch a feral child on video. But you have to speak quietly so as not to alert it to your presence.
Daddy.
It spotted me.
Daddy.
What are you doing, kid?
Playing in the mud.
Yes.
No, in fast sand.
Huh?
I'm playing in fast sand.
You mean quicksand?
Yeah.
Fast sand, quicksand, same diff, right?
Yeah, same.
Ugh. What'd you say?
Is my face muddy?
You're all of you is muddy.
Okay. I'm making pie on my knees.
Great. Whatever. Being a kid.
Kids do gross stuff,
Kids do gross stuff. It's true.
but they like doing that. Well, they do fun stuff that grown-ups think that is gross, but it's fun.
Maybe I'll get in there with you. Not really.
Man.
Ugh. Jeez, I'm out of here. Nice. That's how good the kids get clean around here. What is that?
It's a gardener snake.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Beautiful. River, come look at this snake. You want to touch it? Oh, what's it doing?
See, watch this, River. Watch. Watch. I'm gonna hit it. See, watch.
Okay, don't bang it. Don't bang it. Just touch it softly.
Oh, River, that's close to where the snake comes out. River, no, not there. Not there.
Should we let it go?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to watch it.
Oh,
where's
there it goes.
River, don't do it.
Pretty cool, huh?
It's so cool. Oh! Like this. Yeah, like this, like this. Yeah, you're right. That's so cool how they go.
What you doing there?
Well, we're gonna try growing some potatoes in bags.
Potatoes in bags.
Potato bag.
Potato bags. Cool.
See how productive that is and try several different methods to see which, you know, we get the best results out of, but we'll see.
There's the bag.
There's the bag. I'm gonna fill it up with about 6 inches of dirt and place our potatoes that have a couple of eyes on them in the dirt. And then cover them up.
Cool.
Yeah. Never grown potatoes this way before, so it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah. Putting dirt in bags.
Putting dirt
in bags.
Dirt in bags and a little compost, and they don't like soil that's too rich.
They don't fit so good.
This bag's gonna have red potatoes, and these are our russet potatoes.
And
Fingers crossed.
why are we growing them in bags and not just in the ground?
Well, our ground is so hard and full of clay, so we'll eventually find a spot where we can just draw them in the ground and cover them with dirt and see how that goes too. But we had these bags, so I thought.
So we're just trying it out. So for the first year, we're trying our potatoes in the bags.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep. Although I would like to try maybe laying some dirt just on the ground and throwing some potatoes in and see how they do.
Yeah.
It's all an experiment. We're on a high learning curve.
So after about a month of our seedlings being inside and growing under growing lights, it's finally time to move them outside, harden them off, and get them ready to plant in their new homes.
Here we go, giving these little seedlings some outside exposure.
Stairs to the new deck coming along.
Stairs for the new deck.
I guess it's not stairs for the new deck, it's new stairs for the deck.
To here, then you'd only be doing that
On one side.
on one side. And then that would leave that open. Decided to do from side to side so that we can grow up and over, but then still have access and have this little pathway and access to growing stuff underneath here. And then in the winter, we're going to add a second panel and create a greenhouse.
So in addition to our kitchen garden, we're going to plant our corn down in the lower part of the property. This is eventually where we're going to put our bigger market garden, where we grow kind of all the stuff that we grow for daily living. But we kind of want to see how the ground does and just get something in the earth just to see how it does.
That's a doozy. You see it? Whoa.
Give it to the chickens. Okay. Chickens want it. Okay. I will.
This plant will like it too.
Right now.
Is this exciting, babe?
Yep.
Are you excited to be eating some of these berries and
Yep.
veggies? Well, I like to do that before I put them in the dirt. Alright, so what's right here? Can you give me that scoop right there? Scoop it up with your hands and put it in here. Nice. Yeah, can you put that in? Thank you, Sarah.
I want to help her with your work. Okay.
Yeah, so that's what these are.
Nope, this should be on the points.
And that one is I picked this for John because they get really tall.
He's so cute, River. I love you. And I planted tomatoes over there, but I'm gonna move them because we're gonna put.
To everything there is a season, a time for every purpose under heaven, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up what is planted, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance. In life, everything that we water will grow. So what are we working on growing? We're growing something beautiful.
Oh, and what do we have here? Living in the mud, it's moving. What is it? It's a wild kid. Hey, what are you doing, you gross kid? Love you.
Dropping.
Ugh.